Is your credit score holding you back from purchasing a home? GC Credit Coaches is a repair company that's made easy. Their goal is to challenge and remove all negative errors that hurt your credit score. On average, GC clients see about 10.2 negative items removed over 4 months. Start improving your credit score today with a simple 2-minute online enrollment for a free consultation and a complete credit audit. GC Credit Coaches offers competitive monthly pricing, no contracts, no hidden fees, and the service stops once you are satisfied. GC Credit Coaches removes inquiries, collections, charge-off bankruptcies, and repossessions. Don't forget to visit gccreditcoaches.com.
Attention contractors, remodelers, and homeowners. Is your renovation becoming a pain in the glass? Here at Glass Vegas, we take care of all of your glass needs. From a broken window to custom shower doors, mirrors, winding closures, storefronts, railings, and much more. We can even help you with new or replacement thermally broken windows. We're a full-service, woman-owned glass company that provides unparalleled workmanship, excellent communication, and great customer service. Glass Vegas. We do glass with class.
And what's up, everybody, and welcome to the LV Home Experts Podcast. This is where we talk about real estate and financing and what's going on with the Las Vegas housing market. So I do appreciate you guys taking your time out and watching this show. It takes a lot of time and effort to put everything together. Today we got a lot of things to talk about as far as stats wise. We want to get you caught up. We like to do this every month, so that way you know what's going on with the Las Vegas housing market. There's a couple things that we're going to be covering. The overall housing market, single-family residence, condos, townhomes, multifamily, high-rises, and also we're going to be covering some standing inventory. There's a lot going on with brand new homes. And towards the end, I am going to give you a price appreciation as far as percentage in certain zip codes. This is kind of unbelievable what's going on here in the Las Vegas housing market, and this is the only news source that you're going to get your information. We're going to tell you how it is, good, bad, whatever it is what it is, right? Also, I do want to mention that if you guys want to join the team, we would definitely love to have you on the team. We would love to coach you. So that's the goal this year, is to take an average agent and have agents produce a ton of money. Let me give you an example. We have one of our agents, Zachary, and he joined the team probably about a year ago, maybe a year and a half, and he followed the plan. Now he's making lots of money. He's in his 20s, and it just comes down to hard work and following the systems. Also, we have a coaching program, which is it's a video program. It's called Six Figures. We're probably about a quarter way done, so if you guys are interested in that, the cost won't be that much, but it's really good for guys that are just getting started, want to grow their own team and try to build their own business. We literally break everything down. So if you guys are interested, just shoot me an email at chakits.k at gmail.com. Also, for a list of standing inventories and also bank-owned properties, reach on out to us at chakits.k at gmail.com. So what's going on with the Las Vegas housing market? It's very unique. With the past 30 days, I've been getting a lot of buyers coming out of the woodworks and purchasing a home. A lot of my buyers right now are around the $500,000 price range. A lot of guys that couldn't buy, now they are buying a home. Even though rates are at, about 6.147% today, according to bankrate.com. There's so many incentives out there. Obviously you have the 3-2-1 buy down. You can negotiate the seller to buy down the rate. I mean, there's so many compensating factors out there. I'm not saying it's a good time to buy or not. This is something that you have to make this decision. And that's why you guys are here today. So I'm going to start off with overall with the housing market. As far as inventory, and I'm talking about everything right now. I'm talking detached, single-family residence, condos, townhomes, manufactured homes, everything. As of today, we have 6,570 homes currently available on the market. Now, this is going to be based upon 7 days because I like to do accurate information like what's going on like right now live, right? So we just sold in the last 7 days 380 homes, which is not bad whatsoever. We're not selling as much. Agents are working even harder to get deals done. But, you know, we're staying pretty busy, believe it or not. I was a little bit scared, a little bit. You know, I had to adjust my budget, but you know what? I'm going full force. It is what it is, right? That's just part of real estate. But anyway, the median price point across the Las Vegas Valley. Now, when I say across the Las Vegas Valley, right, I'm talking about unincorporated Las Vegas, the city of Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, and also Boulder City. Because we kind of live in this crater. So these are kind of like the places that I really focus on, and this is where I sell. Like Pahrump, I don't really run the numbers out in Pahrump or the whole Nevada, right? Our metropolitan city is here in the valley, so we really focus here in the valley. So the median price point across the board, right, is $449,970. And this is what was actually listed across the board. But I'm going to break this down even further for you guys. Now, the median sales price across the board is $393,000. And that's at $221 a square foot. Average days on the market right now, 49 days. I remember when it was only like 3 days on the market. It was crazy. However, let's take a look at the whole market here for just a second. And I want to talk about closing terms. I'm talking about the type of buyers out there. Cash buyers, financing buyers. What kind of buyers out there, right? So in today's market, 28.2% are cash buyers, and conventional buyers are at 27.8%. FHA buyers are at 19.6%. And I remember when there were no FHA loans out there, or there were FHA loans, but no sellers were accepting these type of loans because when it comes to the appraisal and the appraisal contingencies, they were a little bit, I don't want to say harder to close, but they weren't as lenient as conventional at 3, 5, 10% down. Now, some of these sellers are getting creative where they are willing to do an owner will carry. Now, what is an owner will carry? This is where the owner pretty much owns the property. I don't want to say pretty much. They actually own the property free and clear, and they become the bank, and there are certain terms. Typically, the terms are like this. They may want 10% or 20% down, and it's amortized for 30 years with a balloon payment in 2 years. And the interest rate could be at 5, 6, 7%, whatever it's negotiated. Why would a seller do something like this? Well, because, number one, for tax purposes, okay? But then why would a buyer do something like this? Probably because they've leveraged themselves out. They can no longer buy any more properties because when it comes to traditional financing, typically you can only get up to 10 homes, right? So I have buddies of mine where they do creative financing, right? Owner will carry. And typically this is what they would do as an investor. However, the balloon payment is something that you have to watch out for because that means you would have to refinance that seller into a traditional bank or a traditional loan, okay? And typically buyers will do this is because they possibly could have bad credit. So it's bad credit or these are actually investors. But that's a little bit less than 1% of closings in today's market. Believe it or not, VA buyers are back at 23.5%. That's very good. The benefits of a VA buyer allows a veteran to come in, purchase a home, and I also want to disclose this right now. A lot of veterans think that they can buy a home with zero down, right? No money out of pocket. Well, that's false information. When you are doing a VA loan, right, there's closing costs involved, and typically the lender will say, yeah, it's free, there's no charge to you. Well, there are fees. Lenders typically will pay for the appraisal. However, the lender has to make some sort of profit. Typically, that's about 2.5% or 3% of the base price but they're telling you to go and have your agent negotiate the deal. Now, this didn't work about a year ago because the average days on the market was like 2 days. It was so hot, right? So sellers weren't giving these concessions. So if you were a VA buyer at that time, you were pretty much crushed unless you were able to pay for your own closing costs. Now, the down payment's like $1. Doesn't cost you anything to put down. But again, you have closing costs and also you have inspections. The good news is this. If you're a VA buyer in today's market, you can negotiate your closing costs and have them pay off for all these fees. So you can literally get into a home with less than a few $100s, believe it or not. That's if all the moons and the stars line up. Also, let's talk about all the homes that are on the market. So we have 6,570 homes. This is a fascinating find here. So I'm looking at all the homes that are on the market, right? I'm going to talk about the occupancy because I think this is going to be important later on in this discussion. So if we take a look at the vacancies, right, of these homes that are actually on the market for sale, right? 2,897 homes that are vacancy. That's 45.5% of current market share that homes are on the market for sale. What does this tell you? Well, this is probably most likely a bunch of investors that bought here and now that they're just trying to liquidate their property. Now, the good news is that if we look, only 28% of them are cash. So what does that mean for the rest of 70% that are vacant? They probably have a mortgage on the home. And if they have a mortgage on a home, they probably want to sell their home. So if you are out in the marketplace and you're looking at some of these vacancies, just a quick tip. You're probably going to get a better deal on that. Now, 808 homes that is for sale right now has a tenant in place. So that tells you that's part of investors that have these homes. Now, that's only 12.6%. So we have a total of 57 or 58% of investors that have their property on the market as of today. Now, if you are an investor trying to sell your listing and you have a tenant in place, sometimes it could be a little bit difficult for the seller because the tenant has possession of your property. So it may be a little bit harder to show your property and you may lose that opportunity where that buyer's going out today to go shopping for a home. They can't get into your home and they looked at 10 other homes because that's the kind of market we are in, right? So you need to make sure that your tenant is going to be very cooperative with you on your showings. The more you can show it, the better it is. Now, out of the 6,570 homes, 2,661 homes right now are actually owner occupied. That's about 41% of market share. Now, there are two types of sellers, people that want to sell or that they need to sell. So this is what you need to identify when you are looking at a home and it's owner occupied. Also with the owner occupied, this goes for you owners too out there. If you're planning on selling your home, it's the same situation when a tenant's in place. You need to make sure that you allow access to the property. Put a lockbox on there, okay? And also, if you are selling the property, make sure to leave the property so that way you don't have the buyer or the potential buyer to feel uncomfortable while they are looking at your property, okay? So now I want to move on to single-family residence. This is just detached. This is just basically houses, right? So if we take a look, well, you know, I want to go back. I forgot one more statistics. I think this is important. Actives versus actually sold for the median price point. That was at $449,970, right? Things that we're actually selling are at $393,000. That's a $56,000 price reduction. That is down 12.6%. Excuse me. So what that means to you is that buyers are actually getting a discount. Some of the properties are also overpriced too as well, because the sellers know that you're going to be asking for a dramatic price reduction. Also, later on, I'm going to answer some of these comments, so I will get to that in just a second. Also, let me know how the audio is. Okay, give me a thumbs up, and I appreciate that. So as of today, for single-family residents, detached homes, right, we currently have 5,212 properties that is currently available. So the median price point across the valley right now for a home that is 2,090 square feet, you get 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It's currently listed at $488,370. That equates to about $250 a square foot. Now, the actives right now that's currently on the market is 52 days. But now let's take a look at the sold. So the last 7 days, we sold 290 properties. Now, the median price point right now is $429,474 at $225 a square foot with an average days of 49 days. What do you get? 1924 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. Remember this, 1924 square feet. We're going to get into rentals here a little bit later on. Now, the median list price at $488,000 and the median sales price as of today at $429,000, that is a $59,000 price reduction. That's down 12%. So what this tells me is that you could probably get about a 10 to 12% price reduction based upon what's going on. But that also includes concessions. So the question is, do you want that to be applied towards your concessions or applied towards the down payment, not the down payment, but the price reduction of the home? For me, I would probably see if I can negotiate that towards the concessions, because then you may want to consider to do a buy down versus the 3-2-1 buy down. Here's why. The 3-2-1 buy down is great. However, you are speculating that the market, that the feds will drop rates, which I personally think the feds will not drop rates because their target rate is at 2%. Even though we're at 6.5 and they've been dropping, right? Core CPI, just to get down to their target rate, they would have to consistently raise rates. And I guarantee, I don't want to say guarantee because that's very strong, but I am speculating the next Fed's fund meeting, we're going up another 25 basis points. Now, I think what's going to happen is once the Feds starts to realize they have tapered down inflation to stimulate the economy again, then they would possibly drop interest rates to print more money. However, now you become a debt to the monetary policy. Now I'm going too deep with that, so that's a whole nother segment that we can talk about later. Now, if we take a look, the closings for single-family residents, the type of buyers that are out there, 29% are cash buyers, 40% are conventional buyers. That's pretty strong, 40% as a conventional buyer. Just because you have cash doesn't mean anything. The only thing about cash is you can actually close quickly. That's the only benefit, right? Now, cash is king as far as negotiating, but as far as a crazy price reduction, a seller would rather take $5,000 more and wait 15 to 20 more days to get the deal done and get it closed, even though they could run into some hiccups. FHA buyers, 18% of the market. VA buyers, 14% on the market. That's pretty strong. So this just tells you right here a total of 60% are financing buyers. What is this? 50, 60, 70%. I'm sorry, 70% of the buyers. Now let's move along to townhomes. Guys that are having a hard time getting qualified for a single-family residence, right, at $430,000, the next best thing is actually really to take a look at a townhome. Now, what is a townhome? Basically, it's a garage that's actually attached to the property, but you may have a common wall. Typically, these are around 1,300 square feet and up. So we currently have today 530 homes or townhomes available on the market. The median list price is at $340,000. The living square foot is 1,435 square feet. You can get 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. The price per square foot is about $240 a square foot, with an average days on the market right now, 63 days. Now, let's take a look at what's sold. So the last 7 days, we sold 44 properties, and the median sales price, where we actually close on this, $294,000. And what do you get? You get 1,324 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. So that's kind of the median across the board. So you're paying an average of $214 a square foot. Now, the reason why I always bring up the square footage is a really big deal, because this is what you're going to use as a barometer when you're shopping for a home. It's not the price of the home. The value is in the price per square foot, as far as if you want to get more bang for your buck. Excuse me, I just burped. That was rude of me. The days on the market, 49 days, which is not bad. But home sales are down 13.9%. Excuse me. Townhomes are down 13.3%. Let me correct myself. Now, also give me some love. Share this video, because, you don't just print up this information. I got to do the research on all this stuff. This stuff is not easy. I have to put all this stuff together, right? It takes me time. So show me some love. Share this video with all your friends and family if they're looking to purchase. Have them give me a call. We definitely want to earn their business. So the type of buyers out there, 26% are cash buyers. 33% are conventional buyers. FHA, 26%, and VA buyers are about 16%. So things are starting to move along. 49 days on the market is really not that long, believe it or not. Healthy market is about 120 days, okay? I'm going to move on to condos. Condos is dear to my heart because I have a couple of condos, and I'm actually selling one of my condos, and I am taking a loss on it, which is very disappointing. And this is the first time I've ever taken a loss on a flip. But, I think I always overbuild my flip. I get too emotional, so maybe I shouldn't stick to the flipping. What do you think? Also, if you guys want to see the process of the flip, check out our second channel, Chakits 2.0. We do a bunch of vlogs there, so check that out. Show the love and show the support. Moving on to condos. Currently active right now is 742 properties. The median list price right now is $240,000. What do you get? 1,048 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms at $242 a square foot. Average days on the market for an active listing is 60 days. We've sold in the last 7 days 44 units. The closing price, the sales price on here, finished off at $210,250 at $214 a square foot with an average days on the market. 40 days, which is not bad. What do you get? 1,010 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. So if we take a look at the medium active versus the medium sold, down 12.3%. That's a $30,000 adjustment right there. Crazy. 34%, or actually 35% are cash buyers. 35% are conventional buyers. So what does this tell you? 70% of the buyers here are probably investors. I'm going to get into that here shortly. I'm going to show you proof. So bear with me. FHA buyers, 12%. Owner will carry 3.3. Did you notice I'm on the other ones I didn't mention the owner will carry? Because nothing, or townhomes and single family residents, some of them won't do an owner will carry. So it looks like some of these condos, some investors are looking to get rid of their property. 16.2% are VA buyers. Now, when you are buying a condo, you need to make sure, can you actually get finance on the condos? That is very important. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back after these sponsors.
Is your credit score holding you back from purchasing a home? GC Credit Coaches is a repair company that's made easy. Their goal is to challenge and remove all negative errors that hurt your credit score. On average, GC clients see about 10.2 negative items removed over 4 months. Start improving your credit score today with a simple 2-minute online enrollment for a free consultation and a complete credit audit. GC Credit Coaches offers competitive monthly pricing, no contracts, no hidden fees, and the service stops once you are satisfied. GC Credit Coaches removes inquiries, collections, charge-off bankruptcies, and repossessions. Don't forget to visit gccreditcoaches.com.
Attention contractors, remodelers, and homeowners. Is your renovation becoming a pain in the glass? Here at Glass Vegas, we take care of all of your glass needs. From a broken window to custom shower doors, mirrors, winding closures, storefronts, railings, and much more. We can even help you with new or replacement thermally broken windows. We're a full-service, woman-owned glass company that provides unparalleled workmanship, excellent communication, and great customer service. Glass Vegas. We do glass with class.
All right, and I'm back. That's right, I had to take a quick break. And we got to plug in our commercials too as well. Also, another plug I want to plug in. We do have another sponsor. If you guys are looking to build a custom closet or some blinds, custom cabinets, closets of Las Vegas, that's right. Reach out to my girl, Pat. Just mention this video, and I'm sure she'll take care of you. You know what I mean? So if you guys are just tuning in, my name is Chakits with Simply Vegas, a licensed real estate agent out here, host of the LV Home Experts podcast. This is where we talk about real estate and financing, what's going on with the housing market. So on today's podcast, we're just going over the numbers of what's going on with the Las Vegas housing market. If you guys do not have a real estate agent, we definitely would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're going to walk you through the process. I guarantee you will be 100% satisfied. Also, check out or Google business review page. Nothing but all-stars. That's right. All right, I'm going to get right back into it. Here's a subject that we don't really talk about, or this sector is basically the high-rises. Man, the high-rise market really sucks here on this data here. We currently have 342 high-rises currently available. The median sales price, or the list price, is $494,550. The average days on the market right now is about 86 days. The price per square foot, you're paying roughly about $474,000. What do you get? 1,200 square feet for a high-rise condo. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. One of the problems here is that the HOA fees, man, they're just so ridiculously high, especially near the strip. You're paying over $1,200, right? But make sure to check the amenities too as well. Some of these co-ops, and what co-ops are is basically you just own a piece of paper. Everything in the unit you own, but they rent out the unit for you. So it's like owning a hotel room. I'm not going to mention which high-rises out here, but if you're buying those as an investment property, I think it's a bad deal. I would step away from it, especially based upon the current price right now. I think it's a little bit too high. Now, if you buy a condo, you better make sure that you are at a certain level as far height-wise, because what you're buying and where the value is based upon that view. And also some of these high-rises, the lifestyle and the amenities are different from one building to another. So let's take a look at the solds. The last 7 days we only sold 8 properties. These things are really not moving. The sales price on this was closed out at $329,944 at $477 a square foot. Average days on the market is 45 days. Problem with this is you're having a hard time financing. Cash buyers are 50%. Conventional buyers are 43%. Owner will carry, believe it or not, it's a little bit less than 1%. This is actually down about 32%, believe it or not, from the median price point. Now I'm going to move on to, I'll kind of lump this all together, duplexes, fourplexes, and triplexes. I kind of went crooked on here. I'm just reading my notes. Typically, it's duplexes, which is a 2-unit, 2 doors. Triplex is 3 doors, and a fourplex is 4 doors. Now, when you do traditional financing, okay, you are allowed to get up to 4 doors. This is what they consider single-family residence. What is single-family residence? Well, it's a detached condo, townhome, right? Duplexes, triplexes, and a fourplex. Anything above 4 is now considered commercial, right? So the financing on that's going to be completely different, okay? So it looks like the median list price is $485,000 at $209 a square foot. Average days on the market, 72 days. Okay, the median sales price right now is $600,000 at 194 square feet. $194 a square foot. I'm sorry. Average days on the market is 18 days, and it's 3,018 square feet. So what this is selling you right here is that, because I lumped all this together, and I'm just going to really focus on the fourplexes. Fourplexes are going for about $150 a door. Man, guys, these things are not penciling out. What I'm seeing is novice investors are buying these things, and they're trying to park their money somewhere because a lot of these investors are semi-rookie investors, I would say. I kind of fall in that category, so I can talk some smack. It's a bad deal, folks. I mean, your returns are not that high. I don't understand how some agents are selling this like it's a great deal. The only time it would be a great deal if you know rents are going to go up, and also if you know the units, right? Or based upon the condition of the units, can you force that appreciation? But overall, even though that you're trying to force that appreciation, you'll never get the value out of these fourplexes because this is considered single family residence, right? As a single family residence on traditional financing, and appraisal is done. So no matter how much you raise rates, right, or raise the rents, right, you can't force the appreciation. It's just based upon comps. It's based upon the value. So, I mean, that's just how it is. So let's move on to rentals. I think the rental market is important for a lot of you investors out there. What's going on with the rentals? Now, this is across the board. I'm lumping all this together. We have a total of 3,475 rental properties on the market. Now, the median price, right, to lease a property is $1,900 a month at $120. 120 cents. Oh, 120 cents. What am I saying? This is kind of hard where you just constantly just kind of like to keep talking. This is crazy. Let me repeat myself because sometimes I do this, okay? So it's $1.20 a square foot. Average days on the market is 27 days. You roughly get about a 1,600 square foot home for $1,900. 3 bedrooms, 3 bath. Now, the fascinating thing here is that going back to all the active listings that we have, right, on the market, 6,570 active listings, right? And also we take a look at all the rentals are on the market right now. So if we take a look, overall, the rental market share is almost at 35% of market share. So this is how it works. When you have the rental market versus owning a home, right? When you have less supply of rentals, that means that everything that's currently available for sale, that means people are going out and buying homes because it's cheaper to buy a home. Once the mortgage gets so expensive to buy a home, what happens? investors start buying investment properties, start to rent out homes because the numbers are making sense, because the mortgage is high, the rental market goes up. So it just kind of goes back and forth just like this. Take that into consideration. Okay? So now, the fascinating thing is that this is not the true number, 35% of market share. It gets even worse. Check this out. Remember how earlier we were talking about all the current active listings right now, that 45% of the market share are vacant, and that's probably investors. Then the ones that have tenants in place, that's another 12%, so that equals another 58% of market share, right? No. It gets even worse than that. Check this out. So now if we actually take the vacancies, right, which is the 2,897 properties that are on the market for sale, and we also add the rentals that are on the market, which is 3,475 homes, that gives you a total of 6,372 units on the market right now. But here, there's more, right? Check this out. If we take those two numbers, we look at the data, 63.4%, right, is probably investors. And that's crazy. 64%, and 30% of that probably paid cash. So if we take 30% of that, that would be what, 618. So there are probably about 4,000 homes that is currently on the market right now that people actually have a mortgage on. Well, no, I don't want to say 40,000. I'm sorry. 4,000 homes. So what that means for you as a buyer, man, you got leverage. Big time leverage. Okay. So I do have a list of standing inventories of all the builders. So let me give you an example right now. I got one builder. They have like a whole laundry list of move-in ready homes. And the incentives that I'm seeing here, some builders right now are giving up to $20,000 towards the design studio. I'm seeing locking in interest rates for 12 months at like 4.9%. Build times are moving a little bit quicker, believe it or not. You know, average build times are around like 6 months, so it's not that bad. However, these guys are just giving stuff away. So that's good for you if you are planning on buying. Also, I want to talk about the 2 zip codes that have gone up in appreciation in this down market. 89135 is the west side of the Las Vegas Valley, which is the SUMMERLIN area. A lot of things are getting built out there, man. People are buying homes. Everybody wants to be in SUMMERLIN. I don't know what all the hype is about. Let me know in the comments below. Another zip code is 89104. That is just east of Harry Reid International. So this is how it works with these zip codes across the valley or any state that you are in. You may have a desirable area where everybody wants to move. Everybody's fighting to get into the best school zones, the best location. Price per square feet starts getting more higher. You know, next thing you know it, they end up getting bought out. And what I mean by that is you can no longer buy because you're priced out of that zip code. So what do? You look around and you find what's the next best thing. So you start looking around the whole Las Vegas Valley. You may go to the northwest, the east side, right? Depending on what you're looking for. You want to see what your money can buy. And that's why we look at the price per square foot, because it's more of a value. Then you have a flock of buyers that will flock to that zip code. Then what happens? It gets overpriced. Now buyers will move to a whole different zip code. And this thing will rotate throughout all the zip codes. Now, one of the zip codes that I've seen that had dropped dramatically is 89120. This literally dropped 21%. So that sounds bad. But as a buyer, this is probably where you want to start to look, because you know you're going to get a substantial amount of discount. However, the only thing is that you're probably not going to get new homes in the zip code of 89120. Now, this is a full report, a market report from Clear Title. So if you guys would like a free market report like this, reach on out to us, chakits.k at gmail.com. Also, if you guys want the standing inventory for all the builders, we're working on one right now with Lennar. Lennar's got some pretty good incentives too as well. So I'm waiting for that list to come on in, so that way I can provide that to you guys. Also, we definitely would love the opportunity to earn your business. Let me see if I can answer some of these questions here. Let's see what we have. How's about 89141? Oh, that's pretty good. Is that where you live? What's up, DJ? That's probably where you live, huh? Let me see here. I gotta find it, which is I can't find it, and I should know where 89141 is. 89141. Where are you at? And also, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and put in the comments below. So 89141 is going to be on the west side of the 15, on the southwest of the Las Vegas Valley, just right off a Cactus. I love that location. They're starting to build a lot of homes. Everything is very conveniently located, which is really nice. You're actually up 4%, so good job on that. Okay. Audio sounds good. Thank you. I appreciate that. He will guide you. Thank you, Mary. I do appreciate that. No doubt. An expert like Marvel is very good. Okay, let me see where here. I invested 5,000. Nope. We're not gonna look at that. What's up, CK? Love watching your videos. The longer the better. I don't care. I do not like your short videos. Oh, you don't like the short videos? Well, I do. You know what? I can't please everybody, so I do apologize. But you know what? This comes with the territory. We definitely got to do the marketing. Please stop doing the short videos. Long videos are better. So let me know in the comments below if you guys don't want me to do any of the shorts. Maybe it's just coming up on your feed. However, you can set your settings where you only get the long videos. The reason why we do the shorts, because according to the YouTube algorithm, those things are popular, so we have to go with the trends. Okay, my windows are becoming a pain in the glass. Oh, you like that, huh? All right, guys, I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, man, show some love by subscribing. Also, it doesn't cost you a dime whatsoever to hire us, believe it or not. And also, if you guys want to get started in your home search, visit ovhomeexperts.com, or if you want to start to look at new homes, we actually have a website that allows you to look at new homes, and I'm going to have that in the link in the description. All right, guys, other than that, until next time, I really do appreciate you. Be blessed, folks.
Does your house look like and have you been considering remodeling your home for some time now? Well, if you love real estate like I do and appreciate the attention to detail in the craftsmanship required to build a remodel or a gorgeous home, then I got the perfect company for you. Guys, I highly recommend Design Zone Remodeling. They are a stellar company that will turn your outdated home into your own personal sanctuary. They specialize in bathroom remodels, kitchen remodels, and full house remodels. Design Zone Remodeling has a reputation for excellent workmanship, competitive fees, and being able to offer a wide range of services and deliver the outstanding results to their clients. I use Design Zone Remodeling on my personal properties. Give Design Zone Remodeling a call today at 725-223-0871 or visit their website at designzoneremodeling.com to request a free consultation today.